The Battle of Montgisard in 1177 was a pivotal moment in the Crusades, where the young and ailing King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem achieved a stunning victory against Saladin's much larger Ayyubid army. The conflict began with Saladin having unified Egypt and Syria, setting his sights on the Kingdom of Jerusalem. In late 1177, he launched a large-scale invasion from Egypt, pillaging the coastal plain and believing Jerusalem to be vulnerable, with its forces scattered. Baldwin IV, despite suffering from an aggressive form of leprosy that visibly affected him, was a determined and courageous leader. Initially, Baldwin attempted to defend Ascalon, but seeing the overwhelming numbers of Saladin's army, he retreated into the city. Saladin, overconfident, continued his march towards Jerusalem, allowing his army to spread out and plunder the countryside, which proved to be a critical mistake. Unbeknownst to Saladin, Baldwin had contacted the Knights Templar, ordering them to join him from Gaza. On November 25, 1177, Baldwin, along with forces including the Knights Templar and led by figures like Reynaud of Chatillon, intercepted Saladin's dispersed army near Montgisard, between Ramla and Yibna. The Christian forces, though heavily outnumbered, estimates suggest around 3,000 to 4,500 men against Saladin's 21,000 to 26,000, launched a surprise attack. Before the battle, Baldwin, despite his physical weakness, dismounted and knelt before a relic of the True Cross, praying for victory, which greatly inspired his troops. The Crusader cavalry, particularly the Knights Templar, executed a decisive charge into the center of Saladin's unprepared and strung-out army. The impact was devastating, breaking the Muslim lines and causing widespread panic. Baldwin himself, fighting with bandaged hands, was in the thick of the battle, further motivating his men. Saladin's forces were quickly overwhelmed, and his nephew, Taqi ad-Din, reportedly attacked the Franks while Saladin was still forming his Mamluk guard. Saladin narrowly escaped capture, reportedly fleeing on a swift camel, while his army disintegrated around him. The Crusaders pursued the fleeing enemy for miles, inflicting heavy casualties. Saladin's defeat was so severe that only about a tenth of his army returned to Egypt, a strategic and reputational disaster for him. Muslim historians considered this defeat to be so significant that it was only redeemed by his later victories. Baldwin memorialized his unexpected triumph by erecting a Benedictine monastery on the battlefield,